Hooligan world, casuals world, football lads world, globally internationally. You know who it is. Del Boy D, Del Diablo. Like and subscribe to my channel. Once again coming to you with Hooligan Cooking. Now then, as some people know, I moved to England a few months back and I've been here for a while, right? And I had already done one Hooligan Cooking episode about a fry-up. I didn't know it was a fry-up at the time, but English breakfast. And that video came out, I made a forest fighting style, right? To be done in a barbecue out in the woods. Anyway, really I had learned it from the Vice UK staff who had, those lads who had come and did a documentary supposed to be coming out now. Look out for that, end of October, supposed to be coming out. Vice UK came and did a documentary on me and some of my lads and about Miami and everything, right? So they were quite interested in my hooligan cooking. I'm known as, I guess I'm regarded as the top hooligan cook all across the planet, you understand? I'm #1. That's what they recognize already. So that's why they wanted to see me in action. So they taught me the fry. Now the thing about it was, is I wasn't under the best circumstances, you understand. And now that I've been here for a while, I eat a fry. I eat English breakfast almost every morning, you know what I mean? Almost every day. Either that or I eat a pasty, you understand? So anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna make a fry-up now. This is an English breakfast, also called a fry-up. My way, you know, you get it. There's some small variations. You'll get different stuff here and there. I'll explain it. And then there's another thing called mixed grill, which I didn't know about, which doesn't. It sounds non-assuming. Mixed grill doesn't mean anything, right? But really, I call that an English dinner. They're both similar in a lot of ways, and I'll explain it to you. So then I'm going to be using some ingredients of the two that don't necessarily. You'll see what I'm saying. So let's, without further ado, Diablo Del Boy in Plymouth. You understand? Straight out of Compton, in Compton, Plymouth. Effort, you understand? One time for my TCE, EBB, Central Element, Effort, Boot Boys, homies, you understand? These geezers, this is my flat over here now, and although it ain't decorated too well and everything like that, it'll do. And these geezers, they donated all this stuff, microwave and everything else. So much respect, you understand? So anyway, without further ado, first thing, it's morning, and you know, at least it's morning to me. So first thing I'm gonna do is start out with that dark fruit. They got other brands that got it, but that Strongbow is the best, I think, so far, right? Salud. So, in America, you don't got that yet. I'm bringing it to you. I'm teaching it to you, understand? Dark fruit cider, right? So, let's go. So, what I would, if you start looking at the ingredients, what I like about English breakfast is got a lot of forms of protein, different forms of amino acids and so forth, but not really much carbs. Really not that much. They'll put an English breakfast typically with like a hash brown. I'm gonna make an English dinner later, which calls for chips, which is potato, which is French fries, fat French fries. So then I'm gonna use this for both. So it would technically in a restaurant have like a hash brown, but I'm just gonna use chips. You know what I mean? I have my potato sauce. Bam bam. All right, let me get everything going here. Now it's tricky because the ovens and everything is like that is a bit different. You know, we got Celsius and everything else. So get this going somewhere around here, and then this back here, get this nice and hot. Get this one going. I don't really got to mess with that one yet. Okay, so without further ado, beans. It calls for baked beans. These guys like Heinz beans. Good enough for me. Basic, tasty, no problem. Like I said last time, because hey, in America, I don't eat baked beans. People eat baked beans as part of like a barbecue or something. I never liked it. I'm Cuban. I eat black beans and rice, you understand? Fabada, potaje, you understand? I don't eat this stuff, but you don't want to eat no damn potaje and all that kind of stuff. Arroz con frijoles and what do you call it? Fabada. What's the other one? Caldo gallego. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to eat that for breakfast. It's got too much spices and it's too heavy. But this kind of stuff here, it's sweet, it's easy to eat in the morning, you understand? I'm going further, so we're going to get this going here now. And then we got meat. The sausages take a bit of time to cook. So now, when I was in America, when I was doing the forest fighting style, I experimented by using some damn turkey bacon and everything like that. Now, I had my mate who gave me special sausages from England. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, yeah, pun intended. Jesus here, all right? But, so he gave me what he said was the real deal. But now me, I just went and bought these, you understand? M&S Food was bought these from the grocery market, but they say British pork sausages. So brother, you can believe that these here are gonna work out just fine, right? So take a couple of these out here, whoa, on links and all, right? Okay. Hey. Alright. Okay. Let me see here. Alright. Get these going. Now then. Alright. So one thing about it is, I trust these sausages, because that's a good grocery market. But thing about it is, now then, hey, obviously. Thing about it is, the sausages make the fryer. You understand? This is what I come to know. And there's some people tell me if the sausage ain't good, then your whole fry up is messed up. And I've had that, you know. So I'm gonna cook 3. I might not eat all 3. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So we got that going. Now what I'm gonna do over here. So this is bacon to English people. It's not bacon. We don't use this. This is almost like, it's more like ham. It's better than American bacon to me. Like American bacon tastes good and stuff, but it's all like just pure fat. So they call that streaky bacon here. Yeah, they call what we call bacon in America, they call streaky bacon. So check this stuff out. Again, from M&S, this supermarket here, you know, basic. Any lad can hook this up. A lot of these lads don't know how to cook, but I'm gonna teach you. Smoked back bacon, you understand? So that's what their bacon looks like. It's more like a piece of ham, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I'll give it a few pieces. Why not? I got plenty here to spare. Might not eat all them all. Alright. And I'm not complaining about my you see, that's an artistic, you understand? That's an abstract frying pan. That's why I bent up like that. One of my lads give it to me. How do you think it got bent up? Bang! You know what I mean? It turned somebody over, they happen to have a frying pan on them, and there you go, hooligan cooking. But damn frying pan is messed up from violence, you understand? Now then, alright. It's alright, I'll get my sausages going back there. Now then, let's see what we got. Turn these down just a little bit. Then over here, let's get this going nice and hot. Yeah. Okay, so while I got my meats going a bit, alright, be careful with them sausages now. Alright, bomb. Bit of the dark fruit. Yeah. Alright. Now I gotta also get going on my vegetables, right? Okay. So, there we go. Now what I notice, right? What I see is the way these geezers hook it up sometimes, right? What they like to do with it, a bit different from what I'm used to, but it's cool. I've gotten accustomed to it. You understand? Alright, so what they'd like to do, right? Which I'm going to try. I've never done it this way yet for myself, but I'm just going to try to do it. It seems like what these English people like to do for your fry up, Americans don't exactly hook up the onion. They use it more like onion ring for the fry up. But again, I don't really be breading stuff and frying stuff like that. So this is gonna work for me. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Right, so I'm just gonna take a big ass slice, basically, not like an inch, just somewhere under an inch. Something like that, something like that. Let's say this one, well, peel a couple of layers off. Get it looking right. Right. So, see, they look about right. Now I'm starting to get all teary-eyed, baby. I'm thinking about the American Dream Dusty Rose. You know, that's a nice thick piece. Fuck it. I'll try that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that in here. I didn't put no oil or anything like that on account of that sausage. Got plenty of grease and everything, you know what I'm talking about? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let that onion sit in there, right? I'm gonna let that onion sit in there with them sausages, you understand? Turn my sausages down, boom. Look here. Let's go a little low. Sausage is getting burned up, brother. That ain't no problem. Yeah. See that sausage grease now? That's lubricating the pan from our onion, you understand? Oh, meanwhile, my bacon over here. See what we got going on. I'm eventually going to stick my bacons over there with all the rest of that, but and then I'll use this for my eggs. In the meantime though, spread these things out, hook them up a bit. I like to get these nice and fried up, you understand, burnt up a bit. You understand, I got the green off for Plymouth Argyle. Green Army! Green Army! Time for my best friend, Steph, you understand, best friend in England. Sean, Ada, Moses. Sharon Davy, Jock, you understand? What in the flying fuck is going on? Oh, okay, yeah. That's the one thing I forgot about. I forgot about that. Let me make sure. Wait, this one. Alright. When you're getting it going, now then. Okay, so let's forget about all these onions for a second, right? I'll get this out of my way. So I can keep operating. I'm just going to go ahead and put this all down over here. It'll be alright. Now then, okay, now when my bacon is getting a little loose over there, let me get that a little lower. Also, turn it over a bit here. Yeah, I like my bacon kind of burnt up a little bit, you know? Alright. So while you got the bacon being hooked up, alright, sausages, alright, onion now. Sausages look a bit rough, but they're gonna work, Burning them up a bit. Alright, now, if you turn your attention over here, so these mushrooms are ready to go. British, baby chestnut mushrooms, you understand? So you don't need to do too much of these things. Couple of slices, not much, you know. You don't gotta like chop them up real too tiny. See how many you're gonna do. And then what I'm gonna do with these, right? Got some tricks up my sleeve now. Try to cut them up in like chunks and that. Some people make thinner slices and everything, but I like a bit chunky. This seems good. Well, throw these in here too. Now then, going into my butter. Basic English butter, salted farmhouse butter. That'll work, nothing fancy. Now I'll start using. So I'll go ahead and throw some butter in there. The mushrooms, right? Onion. Alright. Okay. You got your bread, that's going to come into play later. And now, I don't know if I showed the chips, right? I showed the chips earlier. So let me see how they looking. Pretty good. For Sir Francis Drake. For the Pilgrim, 1620, Mayflower Steps, you understand? Now then, we getting it going. Alright, I got my sausage going now. Another element, these tomatoes. Tomatoes don't need to be cooked that much. So again, I'm going to try it out what I see the English lads doing. I seen some people just cook the whole half a tomato. I think just one real big wedge or one real big thick slice. That's gonna go in there too. That go in there now. Now what I'm looking to do. Now I got the sausages now. Yeah, they're burnt up a little bit, but I like it burnt up. Now I'll stick them in there together. So I got some of that grease already from the sausage. Right. I had the grease going for the onion, and the onion seemed like it take the most time to cook. So then, throw a little bit of butter there by the time I get to this. Now then, nothing fancy. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Nothing else yet. That's about it. Right. All right, all right. Right, one time for the old school Plymouth. I'm talking about the A38s, you understand? Going back to the crazy gang, right? Hey, 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 hey. On down to Central Element. TCE, TYE. The under fives, yeah. Central Park style. Let them know. Okay, so I got my meats over here hooking up. These bacons, they're going to be done before too long. Let me just focus here on my sausages, get them all hooked up. Now, I got my meats over here hooking up, right? So what I intend to do is, once I got my meats cooked a little better, I'll throw them over here with my vegetables and that. This is my intention. You got my beans, they're nice and warmed up. Maybe try something like this here. All right. We take that down a bit, you understand? All right. So I got all this, cook this up another time, tomorrow, whatever like that. Then the bread's gonna get involved. Like I ain't got no toaster, but these geezers I don't see they fry the bread. That's what I see them do. And I barbecued it before when I was doing my forest fighting edition, you understand? So the bread will come in later. I'm gonna fry it up a bit. So yeah, my bacon looking good. The sausage is coming together. What y'all think about Tyson Fury and WWE? I think it's pretty cool. Got me looking at WWE a little bit. I haven't looked at that for a minute. Now then, oh yeah, come over here and get a good look if you would. You see this, how this starting to come out? That's like the type of consistency you like. I like it like that. You're gonna see it's gonna all get a lot more burned up. The way I like it is more burned up. But it's starting to get that look you want. It's different. Don't come out completely crispy like American bacon. It's more like a ham, like a fried ham. I haven't studied it to know what the difference is as far as the meat cut. But there's Canadian bacon, which is different than American bacon as well. It's more like a flat thing. And then they don't call this British bacon. But you need to call it British bacon because it's not American bacon. They call that streaky bacon. They got two different kinds of bacon. And what's interesting also, I was with the Filipino lads in San Francisco when I was over there, right? And what they got is they call chicharron. What we call chicharron is pork rinds, which is the real way is off the pork skin when you're roasting the pork, Cuban style, cajachina on the ground, you understand? And the skin itself, that's your real chicharron. You eat it right there, and there's nothing better than that. Crunchy right off the pig. But then you get the pork rinds that's in the bag. I like those as well, but that's like junk food stuff. That's not quite the same thing. But what the Filipinos call chicharrones is like the bacon ends. So it's related to this for sure. I'm still figuring the science of it out, you understand? Alright. So, got my meats looking good. Understand? Alright. They'll be coming along soon. Let's check back here on my vegetables. You gotta burn them up, the vegetables. Kind of like you gotta, not fry the shit out of them, you know what I mean? But it's weird to me to be frying a slice of tomato. Like, it's not so weird if you just be frying an onion, but kind of just flat like that anyway. But it's a good element. It's a well-rounded meal. It's the best breakfast anywhere in the world. For the purpose of fighting all day. Give you strength to fight all day. Now, you could eat you un potaje. Get you some chicharro, like I'm talking about, fabada, caldo gallego, you understand? But You want to eat that for breakfast, brother? It'll get you going all day. And they also got a Scottish breakfast, and that uses the black pudding. And that's also called blood sausage to us, morcilla. It's similar. So think about it, they're damn near the same. The Cubans and stuff, we making soups, putting that blood sausage in there, potatoes. You know, got a bit of it's a well-rounded meal, man. So the English breakfast is similar, but it's easier on the stomach. Them beans make it easy on the stomach, Jack. And them eggs, you know, when your stomach ain't feeling so good in the morning and that, you know, you want the leggy eggs, baby, because it ain't that hard on your stomach now. Okay, so my beans are all sorted, you know. Now my vegetables back there are going. Alright. So, let's reduce this heat a lot. You see I'll go ahead and, well, yeah, my meat's getting there, my bacon is getting there. So now what I'll do, while I got the bacons there, hey, you know what I'll do? I'll throw my bacon over here now. And over there with those fellas. Understand? I'm gonna go ahead and throw my bacon in there. Leave it there for, so just spread it out a little bit. I'll spread it out a little better in a second. And now what I intend to do, yeah, and all this sausage and bacon grease and everything like that, I'm gonna cook my egg like that. If I didn't have all that grease, I'd just use butter. So I'm gonna use 2 eggs. A lot of times they give like a basic English breakfast, 1 egg, big boom, they give you 2. It's good. But I'm not used to cooking the eggs and leaving the yolk. Like I normally just scramble them. So that's a challenge for me. So hopefully, a lot of time I'll bust one and be able to save the other one. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that one looks alright. But hey, I might end up with a damn scrambled egg. If that happens, that happens. And then, you know what, while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and get my sausages out. Whoa. Throw my sausages in there, why not? Yeah, throw all that in there. Go ahead and get another egg in here, you see? Again, I'm going to try not to break the yolk. Hey, there's some blood in that one. Oh well. Alright. Check back on these potatoes down here. Alright. Now then, vegetables over here. And got the sausage over here. Start segregating the bacon over here. One time for the dark fruit. Blackberry sweet with juice, you already know. Now then. Alright. Okay, so I just spread my bacon out a little bit so it gets a little more burnt up. That's where the art form comes in now, you understand, the perfection, the finishing, as it were, if you will. Alright. See, so you got all my meats back in there. They're looking pretty good. Got my sausage, my bacon, and that. Yeah. Alright. Beans are quite warm. Yeah. Okay, so along with this, we're getting there now, Jack. So basically, white bread, you know. Alright. Go ahead and hook up a couple slices. Now you could go ahead and throw extra butter and everything like that, but I'm just using the damn pork grease. Get this over here. Get them up there. See, now this ain't taking place in a 5-star restaurant, you understand? Bachelor style, football lad style. If you're at home, you don't need to go up to the shop. Make your own food, brother. Cook your own food. That's where it's at. Got these guys living on kebabs every night. Nah, brother. Do your own cooking, you understand? So now, I'll really just start getting it all going together. Let me see. Let me just, lovely. Let me just take a look. Yeah. I like the sausage is a bit more burnt up, but getting there. All right. One big happy family, as it were. All right. Well, what I believe is my sausages could use a little bit more time, so we'll sort it. I got a strategy. All right. Let me have a little bit of taste of this bacon, huh? Ooh, come on now. Show you what it's starting to look like. Yeah. So anyway, this is not too different than American bacon. They're bigger pieces. Now, very good. Not too much different, but maybe this type that I bought is thin sliced. Really, that's what I see. In the restaurants, they give me like they give you thicker pieces. This reminds me more like an American bacon. What I get in the restaurant is typically thicker. There's something else gammon, like a ham almost. And this is their bacon is damn near more like a gammon or something. All right, this is getting going. This is looking good. All right. Getting cooking. Okay. Turn the heat up a bit over here. Well, my yolks are intact. Like I said, I'm making two. A lot of time I'll bust one up because I'm just normally used to making scrambled eggs, you understand? All right. Standard issue. Bam. Easy, safe, no problem. So, as to these papas, now I'm gonna hook these things up over here, you understand? All right. Okay, so like I said, they give you like hash browns typically, but I'm a chun all day long. Work on this channel, like and subscribe, do all things you're supposed to do. I'm working for you, bring you this vital information, you understand, this high culture, this terrace culture, as it were. Show you how to eat. So now then, got my papas hooked up. What I'll do is I'll chill, I'll eat this, lay back, mastermind, genius some stuff out, talk to some lads, do as I please, and then I'll come back later tonight and make you fry up. I'll go out maybe for a walk, go out see some of the boys and everything, maybe go up to the Barbican, give it large, have some pints, then I'll come back here and I'll make that mixed grill. English dinner is what I call it, and I'll use them same chips, as it were, what we call French fries, you understand? So, oh yeah, see that? Check that out, you understand? Yeah. Getting it all in there. Come on now. Okay, so, separating all that stuff aside. Hey. Oh yeah. There we go. So all my bacon and my vegetables is already all pretty much hooked up. So now I'm just going to ease that over to the corner. And then I'll keep all this on the higher heat, you understand? Take this thing up a little bit. Get them sausages just a little more hooked up. Beans is good. Sausage is good. Let's check over here on my toast. Look, those ain't really coming together. Yeah, ooh. Gotta start applying some more pressure on the bread, as it were. And then, let's go up a bit in heat. You understand? Up with these eggy wigs. They're getting there, but they could get there a little quicker. But, as I said, due to the hooliganism, the frying pan has seen better days. But I'd rather be the frying pan than that jabroni that they took it to, you understand? I heard he still sat in the hospital now with his ass in a sling. Shouldn't have played around with the TCE, you understand? Now then. Alright, so. Another thing about it, you look over here. Alright. Humble, basic, is true. So, Americans, you call this ketchup, Rongo, red sauce. Yeah. So you got red sauce and brown sauce. So HP is brown sauce. So they call ketchup red sauce. And I don't really like ketchup so much. I actually like brown sauce better, HP sauce. But man, I've always been eating that my whole life since America. For a long time, I was like HP sauce. But once I got here to regular condiment, in England they have more condiments like garlic mayo, sweet chili, they have all these different condiments, malt vinegar. So when I come over here at first, I'm just putting brown sauce and everything. Like, man, you really like brown sauce? I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even need ketchup in America. Once I come here, I got the brown sauce, I got the red sauce. So I'm just in the mood. I'll probably use a little bit of red sauce on it. You don't need too much, you understand? So this little happy family of mine, this fryer, working out just right. Yeah. And now I'm starting, so this is another level of my cooking that my skill has improved, you understand, because I never tried to make these kind of eggs before. I always make just scrambled eggs, just, you know, bust them all up. But these guys, I see some use poached eggs and everything like that. They got their own way of doing the eggs, honestly. I'm not saying I'm doing the eggs perfectly, but they do like to have a yolk. And that's no yolk. Now then, time for the top comedian firm, you understand, top comics in this area. We're making friends with some of those geezers. Maybe we're going to do a comedy show in your town soon. I don't know if everybody's going to appreciate these guys got a bit of dark comedy, you understand. Involves punches and kicks. I won't say too much more. Now then, yeah. Like I said, I see that these guys be frying up the bread. Honestly, for me, you might as well just use a damn toaster. But I believe they be frying up the bread. I don't want my bread too damn greasy. You notice I don't use too much in the way of butter and oil and all that. You don't really need it. I use some of that grease, the natural grease for the sausages. Oh yeah, them sausages. Ooh, now we're talking, Jack. Yep.